I do think there's not a lot between Man City and Arsenal, but I do think their squad, when you look at it, it's more experienced and more stronger.
Welcome to the Football Show. I'm here tonight with the judges. We all know him as Arsenal fans. He's on ARS FAN and the judges show. Tonight we have an event here for Arsenal for a game we have tomorrow in LA against Barcelona. And all Arsenal fans are here. We have Edu here, we have the visible legends here as well. So I'm here with the judges to ask you a few questions. Like the last decade, Arsenal has been a laughing stock among all fans. For the past 3 seasons, Arteta has come in with Edu and done some good job. What has impressed you most about the job they have done in Arsenal?
Well, what's impressing more than anything is the players that they've brought in. They've brought in quality players. When you look at Ramsdale, Ben White, Odegaard, they was without Champions League football, all those players. Even Jesus and Zinchenko, you can say that they weren't without Champions League football. So I think that the players that they've got, all young, hungry, talented, and then mix that in with the players they're bringing through, like Edu. Obviously Saliba was before Arteta come along, but like Saka, Smith Rowe, those sort of players being brought through, Eddie, Nelson. It's just such a very, very good mix of young players that we can all contact with and get into like that. So I think that's the fantastic thing that they've done. They've brought players here that are hungry to play for Arsenal, want to play for Arsenal. And do you know what the most important thing? Good enough to play for Arsenal.
Exactly. Yeah, so now I ask everybody this question. This summer, Arsenal looks to be the most active in the summer. We've brought in Kai Havertz, we've brought in Julian Timber, we've brought in Declan Rice. But it still seems like we still need more. If I were to ask you, if you give that power not to sign a player, what position and what player would you like us to sign?
Well, I look at it and go, if say like for instance Granit Xhaka would have stayed here, I don't think that we would have needed more. But so that's where I think we need to someone of the same sort of ilk as Granit Xhaka now. Kai Havertz has been brought in. I don't see him as a real replacement. He might come into that, grow into that role. But I think Granit Xhaka is going to be very, very hard to replace. And that is the one that I'm looking at, someone box to box. Now, if Declan Rice can do that, then it's a different ball game. And then Partey sticks in there, then it's a different ball game. But if that is the case, we've still got to get somebody in there to cover those two as well. So say like for instance Partey gets injured, Partey then Rice goes into, but Partey goes, and then who plays in the Rice. So that's something that they've got to address, I still think. But I think it's something that they can do towards the end of the transfer window.
Now again, I'm asking this question, I've asked Arsenal fans this question. Now, last season we came very close to winning the title. This season we've signed 3 good players. What's your team of the team going to next season?
Going into next season, I honestly believe that I don't think there was too much wrong with the 11. I think our 11 was as good as Man City. It was the squad depth. When it mattered at the end of the season, all their players were fresh and weren't. So I think that that's key. So I do think that we've strengthened the squad a little bit better this season. I think squad rotation, that's something that's going to be Arteta's biggest thing this season, because over the last couple of seasons it's been the same 11, unless there's an injury, someone dropping out. Now with the Champions League it's going to be a lot more rotation, squad rotation, so I do think it's going to be a little bit tougher for him. But I think that's the key, squad. I do think there's not a lot between Man City and Arsenal, but I do think their squad, when you look at it, it's more experienced and more stronger.
So what do you expect us to achieve next season?
Well, I expect them to challenge again. I'm not saying that they're going to go on and win it. I think they've got a good chance of competing again. I'll be very disappointed if we don't get, if we don't come second or higher. I think if a Liverpool or Man United come above us, I'll be disappointed because we were so far ahead this season. But it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough knocking them off their perch.
So before we go, let me ask you this question. I ask everybody. Right now in the squad, who is your favorite Arsenal player?
That's a great question because I think I love them all at the moment. Do you know what? Great question. If you'd have said to me who's the best player, favourite player 5 years ago, I would have struggled. You tell me now, I'll tell you what, it's Ramsey. Oh no, it's Ben White. I like Saliba, you know what I mean? I like Saka, Odegaard. But my favourite, I think, is someone I've followed since he come to the club, and that's Martinelli. I just love him. I love his work rate. I love his I just love him as a player. Probably not Arsenal's best player, but it doesn't mean to say that he can't be your favourite, you know what I mean? So, for me, I'd push, I'd go Martinelli.
Yeah, for me, I bias for Odegaard.
Yeah.
Maybe because I play soccer, I use my left foot as well.
Yeah.
I play the midfield, so probably that's why my favorite is Odegaard.
And no one's wrong, are they?
Exactly, yeah, it's my favorite player.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
No worries, thank you very much.